right now on PUSHGirls.
You don't have to pull.
Babe, I gotta go somewhere to find something. Hold on a second.
Eric and I have been going through a rough patch right now.
You settle for everything. You won't even be honest with something that you really don't like.
It's just weird to be like, yeah, 2 years ago I was walking.
You know, she's barely 19. You don't want to say, oh, I've been in a wheelchair now 2 years. It's not like some fucking award that you want to have.
I thought it'd be cool to show more types of dance style.
I guess it's a respect thing.
Oh, no, I respect you. We don't have to take it that far. We do the same routines at every single expo. I thought we could spice it up a little bit.
Don't rip my shoulder out. I push beyond limits. I push beyond what's expected.
Beyond beauty,
Beyond my wildest dreams. I'm a push girl. I'm a push girl.
I'm a push girl.
I'm a push girl. When you can't stand up,
Stand out.
Oh my God.
How much suitcase stuff did you bring?
Just one.
Chelsea's a 19-year-old girl who was paralyzed 2 years ago. We've all become really good friends with her. And I was excited she was coming to stay with us for the weekend.
Okay, how do we do this? You get that side, I'll get this side. I came into LA because we had 2 performances and we had a rehearsal with Colors in Motion dance team.
Oh yeah, you bump the car. If I miss, then you bump. Good idea.
Colors in Motion is the world's first wheelchair hip-hop dance team, and we go around to all the expos and perform. Before, like, I would stay with Auntie because I didn't really know the girls that well, and now, like, I've gotten to know Tiffany and Angela really well, and I feel like Tiffany's, like, that older sister I never had.
Wait, you're
Pink.
so tan. And you're hot. Why are you so hot?
I'm just kidding.
God.
Oh my God, what is this? Okay. Good God Almighty.
Whoa!
Open your mouth, Chelsea.
Oh my God!
Chelsea is like a little baby Tiffany. Completely. The two of them, it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're so adorable.
You're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. No, I'm not.
I have a lot of fun with Chelsea because me and Chelsea seem to have this relationship where we can be completely relaxed and enjoy each other's company and goof around and tell jokes and let each other be ourselves.
Look at your face. I think my tires are a little low on air. Look at how low that is.
Let me get the pump. Put it on the bottom and then
do it. Oh, jeez.
Have you done this before?
No.
Lock your brakes, dude.
Oh, yeah. When the accident first happened and I first sat in my wheelchair, I felt really out of control. I felt like I was dependent on my parents, and that's how it was going to be for the rest of my life.
Feel your tire.
Better. When I met the girls is when I really started pushing myself to do things on my own.
Let's go.
It's easy to fall into like a little trap and have people doing things for you now that you're in a chair. And Chelsea definitely, I think, was kind of falling in that trap. And now she's gaining control back and she's realizing she could do this stuff on her own.
Where are we going?
A surprise place.
All right. How do you do this?
I just swing in. Ah! Good job, see? See, you're getting the hang of it, and we didn't even bang up my car that much.
When you're in the chair, you have to learn a lot of things over. I wanted to teach Chelsea to challenge herself in all areas of her life. So I decided to take her miniature golfing.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm really, really good. We are hoping we can do some golfing.
Are you ready?
Me too.
Cool.
This is gonna be fun.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Hey.
Oh, man, this is gonna be hard. What? Get out of here! No way! Dude, that was so close.
I can't get up.
You can't. Stop saying can't.
No!
I got you.
I would usually go with someone who's an able-bodied, just in case, you know? It was a little out of control at times, but it was really fun. No. Okay, wait. Wait. I kind of like the challenge because then I feel like I overcame like an obstacle that most people wouldn't think that we could do. And I like the fact that I didn't need an able-bodied person to help me, and Tiffany could help me.
No, it's really making me mad, dude.
I love to shock people when people say it's not accessible and you can't do that from a chair. I'm like, oh yeah? Let me try.
I don't think I ever want to do this again.
That was just so hard.
So before your accident, did you ever go miniature golfing?
I did it a few times when I was walking. I remember thinking that. Yeah.
It's just weird, like, to be like, yeah, 2 years ago I was walking. Like, I like being able to say, like, 1 year. I feel like when people ask, like, how long have you been in a wheelchair? And I say, like, a year and, you know, a few months. There's more of, like, oh, how sad. Now I'm going to be, like, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And people are going to be like, oh, you've been like that for a while. You're okay now.
When I'd hear people say, like, a long thing like that, it's, like, freaky. I remember thinking that.
I'm, like, scared. Like...
Don't make me cry. I didn't want to cry, did I? No, like...
It, like, hits me at different times, you know?
You know, after your injury, you don't really know what's in store for you. You know, she's barely 19. Like, you don't want to say, oh, I've been in a wheelchair now 2 years. It's not like some fucking award that you want to have, you know? It sucks.
Like, I think back to, like, what I was doing, like, this time last year.
Did you go to prom in your chair? Me too. And I did not plan to go to prom in my wheelchair. Did you get nominated?
I got prom queen.
So awesome! I got nominated. I didn't win. Yeah.
I think they only nominated me and I won because they felt bad for me.
Yeah.
It'll get easier, I promise. It will.
When things like the accident comes up, it's really nice to have someone who really understands what it feels like instead of someone who's, you know, an able-bodied who doesn't know how this injury feels. Just having that person there is enough.
What is that saying? Like, they only give you, like, what you can handle, you know? We're some strong motherfuckers, if you know what I mean, right? Yeah?
Let's go.
All right.
Music done.
I know, I'm so excited.
Hola.
Monsieur
Look, who's here?
Eric and I are producing a hip-hop album, and our friend Lovie is helping us produce some tracks.
Can we do a quick mix on I'm Alive?
Definitely. Let go.
Eric and I are going through a lot right now. We're trying to finish an album, we're trying to have a baby. We're really having a lot of pressure going on in our lives right now.
I'm drunk with your love, 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 love.
Thank you.
You got it.
Can I come out now?
Yeah.
The session was going really well, and it was Eric's turn to sing. He couldn't find the lyrics on his computer, so I thought he should freestyle.
What you think, buddy? Buddy, are you writing?
Does it look like I'm writing?
Just freestyle, Bumpy.
I don't freestyle. That's the whole point. I don't freestyle. I have to write something.
You do too. I've heard you freestyle.
What
you're
is
doing.
wasting time is just not going in there and not doing anything.
It's not a waste of time.
I want to get the album done before I even think about having a baby right now. Eric is such a procrastinator that it's like pissing me off, it's stressing me out. Let's get this done already.
If I had some freestyle, I would have freestyled over the track we have here, and I haven't even done that yet. When we were in the studio, I couldn't find the song that I originally wrote on my computer. And Auntie, she wanted me to freestyle to some track I wasn't feeling. I wanted to do the song that I had worked on. I didn't want to just wing it.
You don't have to
Babe, I gotta go somewhere to find something. Hold on a second. Whatever, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I have to locate whatever you're trying to look for. I still have to locate it.
Hey, Eric can be mean when he fights. He can say some mean things, or he'll just, like, tear you a new one. I couldn't even concentrate. It, like, smashes the creative process.
Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
we
me in the
will.
loop.
We will, definitely.
Oh, no, man. Damn. That's how you know a good family, man.
Yeah.
We can't be too normal.
It's 12:06. We got to go over there and start like getting the
Sound check.
Yeah, sound check. Yeah. The word has gotten out about my dance crew, Colors of Motion. We've been getting a lot of gigs lately at different events. I started Colors of Motion 8 years ago. Mia's been on the team for 6 years, and Chelsea is our newest member.
It's like
Why do you seem so calm?
I'm not.
Okay. Is this the way you're nervous? Okay.
After I got paralyzed, I thought I would never dance again. When I was in the hospital, my dad showed me a video of Auti dancing. I was skeptical at first, but when I met Auti in person, she got me out there dancing again. And now I'm part of her crew, and I'm so thankful for that. I want you guys to know this is my dance coach. This is Sammy.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sammy, Mia, pleasure to meet you.
Sammy is the coach of an able-bodied dance crew that I'm on. And I thought it'd be really cool if he did a little demo for the kids to show them something different.
Who's this guy, Sammy? Who is this?
Oh, he's gonna come and do like some like popping and like, he's really cool.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me.
I asked Mia. I mean, it's just like...
Yeah, but you're throwing somebody in there that, like, you gotta ask first.
Okay.
Okay. Chelsea invited her dance coach to come and join us on the dance floor without asking me. And being a leader of this dance crew, that pissed me off.
I thought it'd be cool to show more types of dance styles.
Am I tripping?
Chelsea asked me, and I said it was fine, but then, yeah, she could ask you too. Auti and I have been friends for 7 years. Auti wants to control everything about Colors in Motion. She is a diva, and she wants everything done her way.
I guess it's a respect thing. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, no, I respect you. We don't have to take it that far.
I'm not taking it that far.
We should go over there, though.
Okay. I'm a control freak. I like to control my atmosphere and my situations around me. And after my car accident, I lost some of my control. But I've regained control of my life. And I'm proud of it. Check, microphone. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Hello, my name is Auti Angel. I'll be your angel for today. And we are representing Colors in Motion Dance Crew.
Thank you. I do have a very special person here. I'm on an able-bodied dance team, and my other dance coach besides Auti, Sammy, is here, and he's going to be here. He's going to show you guys some moves, too. I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Thank you very much.
Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise! I felt an impulse to start beatboxing because I wanted the wheelchair community to know it's not Able-Bodied Dance Day. Come on, Joe.
When Sammy was dancing, she's like, yeah, what? That's not respectful. Can't you just give him 2 minutes just to show what he has, you know? It's just not okay.
You settle for everything. You won't even be honest with something that you really don't like.
I gotta do this before we have a baby, before I get too old. 19-year-old body versus 42 years old. Not doing so bad, right?
Auti is a little scary. She can rip you apart if she's like upset.
Is there anything that I've done that has rubbed you the wrong way? I know this is my dream, but I don't want to press it on you if you don't want to do it.
Don't start going into this like, you know, you're doing more than I'm doing.
No, the last song when I'm like, babe, can you write it?
The last song I wasn't feeling it.
Exactly,
Okay,
so it's never going to get done.
No, that's not true. I'm not feeling it.
It's been almost a month now. We should be able to go into the studio and finish a song within an hour.
I'm not going to start arguing about that. If I don't have a feeling for something, I just don't have a feeling for it. Just like you would easily be like, I don't feel for something. Why?
Because sometimes,
why settle for whatever?
No, because if we're in the studio, and it's not settling for whatever.
Yeah, you will. You settle for everything. You won't even be honest with something that you really don't like. It's like every time there's a delay in what we're doing, you put it on me like you're waiting on me.
I got to do this before we have a baby, before I get too old. Eric and I have been going through a little rough patch right now, and it kind of makes it hard to think about having a baby. You don't want to think about it while you're bickering a lot. It's like, do you want to bring a child into that?
You can't put 100% in all of it sometimes. You can try your hardest, but sometimes you're gonna fall short on a couple of things. I don't want to argue about this anymore, babe, because we have some work to do. And I do want to remain focused on our music, okay?
You married a diva, and you knew about it.
No, I didn't marry a diva. I
Yeah, you
married
did.
an angel.
Okay, a diva angel, though.
Back at home, I'm the only one out of my friends that is in a wheelchair, so when I'm with the girls here, I feel like I'm part of something and I feel like I belong.
What are you gonna get?
So I'm gonna get a salad. Yay.
Veggies, that's
I know,
so good.
I'm
Oh,
trying
I'm really
to.
proud of you. She doesn't ever eat vegetables. She's like all about bread.
I'm a carbivore.
You guys stay in shape from just your dance practices, right?
We should be if we actually practice more.
And like we don't have like an actual coach. I mean, we have Auntie who is like a coach because she's the one that started it.
You
Maybe
all
she's
had
just
one?
too busy to like schedule practices. I don't know. I don't want to I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to tell someone what to do when she's been doing it since I've been born, you know?
I also feel like I'm not in the place to take a lead or to even be like, well, this is how we should do it.
How long has that routine been, like 7 years?
Yeah, because that was already done when I was there.
Since Colors in Motion has started, it's been the same routine. I don't want to keep performing the same routines over and over. My goal has been to do big shows, but I feel like if I stay with them and we're just doing the same routine over and over, then that's not gonna happen. I don't know, maybe we should just like sit down with Auntie and just be like, we really do need to do something. I don't know what it is, but there needs to be a change, or like I think I'm really gonna step down from it, you know?
You do, I do.
Really?
Yep. Chelsea is absolutely right. We need a new routine for Colors in Motion. Chelsea will easily quit the team if there aren't significant changes made. The future of Colors in Motion is on rocky ground.
I'm just really glad I'm not on the dance team because Auntie can be intimidating.
Daddy?
Yes, hon.
I have to start getting ready to run over to the studio.
Have you spoken to Chelsea since the performance?
She didn't even call me. She didn't even text me. Can you believe it? Like, here I take her under my wings. I gotta be honest with you, I'm like a little hurt. When I feel like I take somebody under my wings, I take everything personal. You know me. I'm really feeling like some of these emotions are gonna come out, and they need to come out so we can move forward. Because I don't know what it is that she's doing to stay away from me. I can be hard, I can be bossy, or however you describe it.
I would think then having your rehearsal today with just them three would be the best thing so you can voice your opinion if that's what you're feeling.
One thing that I love about Eric is that he really listens to my problems, and he will give me good, honest advice. No matter what we're going through, we have a strong connection.
Oh, come on. Go ahead.
Let me see you bust a wheelie so I can see you bust your ass.
No, bust my foot.
Come on. Uno, dos. Ah! Come on, hold it. This is signature pose. You can do it. I believe in you. Point real fast. Ah, you did it! Good job.
I'll walk with you. I'll roll with you to the car.
Okay.
We know the routines, so now let's perfect them in a way that gives that edge, shock factor. Make sure that we're here, nobody's down here that way, and all that good stuff. Yeah? Ready? Okay. Everybody face mirror. Oh, because I don't want nobody falling. I don't want to fall.
We were invited to perform at the aquarium in Long Beach for an abilities convention, so we planned a last-minute rehearsal. Not to do anything new, but to practice the same exact routine.
Bop, 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 bop. Right first.
Oh, to the right.
Yeah.
Right, before the accident, if I had a problem with the dance team or one of the routines or one of the girls on the teams, watch out. Like, I would tell you to your face because I was confident in myself. Being in a wheelchair and rolling into a different world, I didn't know how to do it.
No yawning, Joe! Jeez, my girls are so easygoing tonight. You guys okay? Where's my energy? We are Colors in Motion. You guys are like, yay, whatever you like. I did see a few yawns. That doesn't happen on my rehearsal. oh my gosh, I'm like, come on, girls, kick it in. Seemed like there'd be some energy going on, but they just don't feel like they're really into it. I'm kind of worried. Remember that one move that we tried that we came at each other and did that whole spin-off whatever thingy?
You could come in closer and try it.
Then you got to get on that side. And don't rip my shoulder out.
I knew at some point I had to confront Auti. I just didn't know when or how. I don't really have like a fear of talking to her. I think it's just kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen and I don't want her to take things the wrong way. No.
You gotta use your arm, girl. So when you come, I really need for you to like tighten up that bicep and almost yank me out of my chair.
I think Chelsea's afraid of overstepping her boundaries with Auti. And to be honest, like, Auti is a little scary. She can come off as someone that could rip you apart if she's like upset.
19-year-old body versus 42 years old. Not doing so bad, right? Jeez.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your bracelet. I didn't think Chelsea pulled Auti out of her chair on purpose, but maybe she should have.
Ready? Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I cannot remember the last time I've fallen out of my chair. I think Chelsea pulled a little too hard. It was almost like she was trying to pull me out of my chair. Since we only have a few minutes, I wanted to take a moment. You know you are my girls, and I'm wanting to take us to the next level as much as possible. I want us to be able to support one another.
I think Auti is smart enough to know what's going on. If she thinks she's ganged up on, she'll be able to turn the situation around first so that it actually ends up falling on somebody else.
So with that being said, Chelsea, is there anything that I've done that has rubbed you the wrong way?
I could have stood up for Chelsea and helped her fight her battle, but I think that ultimately Chelsea needed to stand her own ground.
Nothing has rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know, I think I just expected for this routine, I guess I just expected to have a brand new routine by now.
I was really proud of Chelsea for finally standing up to Auti. I had no idea how it was going to go down.
We were saying how we were going to schedule practices every week, and I never got any, we never got any practices. There's miscommunication and stuff.
And that's the thing with me. Yeah, I'm like head of this team, but it's like I'm not the only one on this team, and I'm very humbled in that aspect that like I want to hear your ideas. I want to hear your ideas. I want you to say, Auti, nah, it's not gonna work. And I'm not one of those like, hey, you're gonna do it my way and that's it, and we're gonna No, it's like, I want this synergy to happen right here. Say something, Mia. Oh my God.
I think it's a learning process. I know that when I felt the same way as Chelsea when I first met you, like that you were the controlling one that wanted to like have everything like perfect, and I was always afraid to like not be that. And
really?
Yeah, just
the only thing is like I worked hard to get to this spot, and maybe it comes from my upbringing. It has a lot to do with my upbringing. My father was very strict.
I think that when Mia and I confronted Auti, I think Auti kind of switched it around to where Auti was in control of the conversation, and I still feel like I didn't get as much out as I could have, but maybe I'm just not comfortable enough to stand up to her yet.
Okay, so since we only have like maybe 10 more minutes, let's try and do a couple new moves to this new mix and see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll be able to pull off something that we can do tomorrow.
That would be amazing.
Show me a new move that you learned.
Yeah.
So up and up. Oh, sorry. Bam, bam. Every year, the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach hosts an event called the Festival of Human Abilities, which celebrates achievements of disabled people. Colors in Motion dance crew has been invited to perform at the festival for the past 8 years.
I feel like Auti thinks that just because we did that one move and it was a little different, that everything is okay. but in reality, it was one move, and it was still the same music, still the same dance moves, still the same routine.
I think this may be my last time dancing if things don't go well with Ati.
I have a lot going on these days, so control is very important to me, especially right now. Being in a wheelchair, you're put into vulnerable situations, and learning how to regain control of those situations, that's a hard thing to do.